How to start a design project? Well, I've been spending a lot of time lately on design, especially on my Instagram profile. This is the second video of the UX series, but if you want to see a video about the user interface, please leave a like. And if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, just do it. Today I want to talk about the end user, the final user. Every time you start a project, well, you have to think about it. It's a very underestimated topic, so please watch the entire video and let me know in the comments below what you think about. So, who's the user? Well, for a designer, the user is like the best ally. It's like the best friend because he or she generates behaviors, information to analyze and to study. And this is very important, really. Information, behaviors, okay, super important to analyze and to study. For example, when you identify a target, there are many variables to consider: physical, preferential, emotional, cognitive, ambient, and many others. But let's start with the first one, the physical variable. Let's pretend you're the user, right? In this case, you're the user, okay? So, do you use a smartphone or a computer to use an application or a website? And if you want to use the iPhone, well, which hand do you use? And do you use both hands or just one? And again, while you're using it, what do you do? These are very important questions about the physical variables, but this is not the only variables, there are also the ambient variables. Where is the user located during use? Is the ambient noisy? Is it comfortable? There's also the preferential variable. What tools does he use? How does he want to get informations? Videos, readers, or podcasts? The emotional variable. How much stress? What reasons? What consequences? And finally, the cognitive variable. For example, what technological skills does it require? So, when you're starting a project, when you're starting a design project, you have to think about all these variables. They are not casual. User laziness is a very important topic. Generally, if the user has to achieve a goal, but there are many obstacles, well, the user may decide to close the application or the website. For example, you know the Connect with Facebook button, right? Well, that's user experience. You can decide to open an account by entering a name, the password, the email, and maybe also a new username. But you can decide to click just the Connect with Facebook button. It's faster and less complicated. Super easy. And now, 3 considerations about the mobile user. A mobile user is also a super user because in terms of quality they count more. I mean, they have passed more obstacles than desktop users. And again, a mobile user uses an application, an app, while he's working, maybe also while he's running, while surrounded by noise. If the user doesn't know what he's hearing, well, the app loses its value. An app that doesn't add up, that doesn't match with these rules, well, has no future. But before ending this video, I would like to ask you to leave a like and to subscribe to this YouTube channel. That's it. See you in the next video.